Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And bro, the hits just keep coming, man. These people don't want to stop with it. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, LeBron, I gotta say, is a very polarizing NBA player. I mean, he really is. You know, a lot of people love him. And the people that love him, they really do. But then a lot of people hate him. Like, I'm noticing that, right? And we know that, let me just say, the primary reason, at least one of the major reasons LeBron is still playing is because he's still in pursuit of championship rings and ultimately convincing people that, look, I'm better than Michael Jordan. He's still on that hot pursuit. And every single year, the Lakers have a chance to go in the playoffs. His fans get excited and say, hey, man, this may be the opportunity we need to win a championship, right? Because they really want him to capture at least this fifth ring. Because I think that LeBron fans will say if LeBron gets his fifth ring, I think they'll be fully prepared to say he's better than Michael Jordan because of all of the various narratives that they can use to support that claim. So this morning, I was going through the internet here, and I came across a pretty interesting headline from fadeawayworld.net, who tends to be a twerking website, with the following headline saying, former NBA player tells LeBron James to retire. He ain't getting no fifth ring unless he buys one. And I was like, say what? These are the comments that we want to get into. Before we even get into what this reporter had to say, today's video is brought to you by a sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. Prize Picks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least two for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on Prize Picks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry for more than 29 points and Kevin Durant for more than 27 points and Anthony Davis for more than 12 rebounds and Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play it safe, you'll love Prize Picks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into what this report says here. It says LeBron James is set to become the 5th player in NBA history to play a 23rd season in the NBA in the 2025-26, but Olden Polonice wants him to think about retirement. Polonice, who played 15 seasons, I hope I'm pronouncing his name properly, seasons in the NBA, stated on Brian Scott's Fast Break podcast that he doesn't understand why James is still playing. The longevity aspect, I think, is getting a little bit too much now, he said. Because I'm like, dude, what else do you want to do? It's time for you to start thinking about retiring. He also made it clear that James's days of winning titles are over. He ain't getting no fifth ring unless he buys one, he stated. It ain't happening. While Polonice may end up being right about James not adding to the 4 championship he already has, he can't really fault the man for wanting to carry on. The 40-year-old averaged 24.5 points last year with 7.8 rebounds, 8.2 assists, and a steal and 0.6 blocks per game for the Los Angeles Lakers. James has got left in the tank, and you'd struggle to find too many players in NBA history who walked away from the game after achieving the kind of season he had. The 21st All-Star made the All-Second NBA team this year, and it would make little sense to retire. So this article is on full Twerkation like Nation. They already, they up there shaking. What are my thoughts on this? First of all, I'm a bit surprised with the candor. I'm a bit surprised with the candor because one thing we know from these NBA dudes, they don't keep it real. They keep it real when it comes about talking about the media. Oh, they keep it real with that. But when it comes about talking about themselves, oh, they rarely keep it real. All of a sudden they start turning into diplomats and you got to understand, the person that used to keep it real on TV that I remember was Steven Jackson. Go back and look at some of those old clips of Steven Jackson on First Things First. Go back and look at some of those clips back then. He used to say it like he saw it back then. Still does, but then on TV, he used to keep it real. So look, number one, I'm surprised that he kept it that candid. Like, yo, son, you're not winning nothing, man. Like, yo, bro, it's over. It's over. Now, let's talk about, is there any legitimacy to what he's saying? Well, let's look at the probability of LeBron winning a title. The fundamental problem is the following. The conference that he plays in. That's the problem. This ain't the East. Now, the East has gotten strong over the last few years now, but it's the Western Conference. And the fact is, the West has always been stacked. Now, he did make it out of the Western Conference to win a championship in 2020 under very unusual circumstances. But the fact of the matter is, looking at the landscape of the Western Conference, we can definitively say that there are teams out there that are just better right now than LeBron's team. You have the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are better. I think the Denver Nuggets are better. Then you have teams like Houston. You have teams like, what's his team? Minnesota, who's better. Hell, Minnesota just beat them in 5. So the hurdles that he has to overcome are plenty. They're plenty. So he's probably looking at it from the vantage point like, yo, bro, what's the likelihood of you coming out of the Western Conference and getting through the gauntlet and then getting to the finals and waiting for God knows who's over there chomping at the bits to go at you? So he's looking at it like, bro, why are you putting yourself through all this stress? You already have as many records you can think of. And the fact of the matter is, there is no new record LeBron will get next year that will move the needle at all. Because the only thing he can do at this point to really change minds, win a championship, win a regular season MVP, win a finals MVP. That's it. Every other thing is not really moving people at this point. Certainly, that's what this gentleman thinks. Now, do I think LeBron has a chance to win another championship? No. No. I don't think the Clippers have a chance to win it. So it's not like an old LeBron thing. Bro, we got to be realistic about what's going on. Do you see who is out in the West? Do you see these hooligans out here, bro? Do you see them? Like, can we be for real? Like, come on, man. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough getting out there. I remember the time when I was a kid, I was in the Bronx, and I went to go visit my friend Anthony. Damn, I forgot what neighborhood he stayed at. But he stayed near some projects. But I think in this particular neighborhood, they had a lot of Puerto Ricans or whatever. But anyway, so I go to his house. I walk from my house to his house during the afternoon, like around 12 or something. It was daylight. I walked over there. We over there playing video games, watching Mortal Kombat, just having a good old time. It was time for me to leave his house. Son, it was at night. I was going out his apartment, going downstairs, and I got downstairs, and I'm seeing people. I'm like, yo, where did they come from? You get outside, it's like, yo, who are all of these people? I'm like, damn. And you know how New York, you know how we do. You go in, especially if you walking through like somebody building, and dudes they just looking for who. They will all pack the entrance. And you got to now walk through these MFers. And God forbid you mess around and step on somebody's foot because you catching the beats. And I made it out there. I'm like, yo, what happened? Son, it's like that. It's like walking through one of them hallways, them project hallways, trying to get out. Good luck with it. Good the F luck with it. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think. Damn, I wish I remember that place. But anyway, whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show and I'm out. Peace.